Hello Pirates! Right now a lot of players are getting ready for next month's raid in May, which will be the first of a new assault raid cycle. To get ready for that cycle, you will need either the brand new Manticore ship with its components, or you will need some of the older versions, which are either the Skyfire carrier or the Phoenixes. This video will talk about an updated build for the Skyfires, including the Flagship, using primarily components available in this month's raid. So if you don't have any of these components, redeem them. If you don't have the ships, redeem the ships. If you already have them, take a look, see if you need to refit anything, and do so. So first of all, I just want to point out in the prices here, price list for this raid, you go under Assault, and here you can get the Gutspill Skyfire, and if you scroll down you can see the Skyfire carrier. So you need both blueprints to be able to build a complete fleet. When you look under more prices, there will be a lot of useful technology you need. For instance, make sure you have Siege Battery 4. You could also benefit from Countermeasure Loader 4, Siege Targeting 4, one Gale or two, maybe. It was good for last raid cycle. I don't know if it's going to be good for the upcoming one. Hopefully not, you don't need it. But just in case, make sure you have one. Speed System 6, as the Skyfires are not super fast, so having the Speed System 6 helps. And then you don't need the UAV power cells if you can get the UAV targeting circuitry. That's the special you want. You can also benefit from Skyfire carrier build tokens. They're not too expensive. If you can grind 60s or 80s this raid, you can certainly get some of those. And the generic ship tokens, of course. The only prize that I'm going to use and I was not able to find here in the list is the UAV upgrade. Okay, I don't know if it's available in Forsaken Mission, but if you can have it, we'll find something to replace it. First of all, the Flagship. The Flagship takes the longest to build, and if you can use generic assault class build tokens for that. Here's my build. I'm using some of the Banded Hornet, which are available in the raid. I didn't show that, but it's also available there for redemption. I'm using Siege Battery 3. It doesn't fit Siege Battery 4. Speed System 6 and Siege Targeting 1. You also see I'm using RA2. And you may ask, why am I not using the top versions of the specials? Very simple, weight. Without the armor points in this ship, which is used to heal the other ships, it doesn't allow for us to put the top components. I also recommend one C1M charged armor and two C1CO charged armors. And you see in the raid briefing for next cycle in May saying that top targets will deplete charged armor very fast. But remember, Skyfires will not be used in the very top targets. They'll be used likely in 60-something targets to grind points. Maybe 80s, but I doubt it. So aiming at the 60s, we should not see this charged armor depletion technology. So it's still very useful and it does not add repair time. So that's my build. Agility System 4, it's an option, it helps, especially against missiles that are accuracy based. I could not put all the weapons, but I used Banded Hornet. If you have the Polystis UAV, it's a little bit better, but shorter range by 1. If not, just use all Banded Hornets. So that's the build. From scratch is 22 days. I currently use this exact build here to do 85 glowing nav relays on the map for titanium. This can autopilot 5 of those 85s before it docks for repair. And then you only have to repair the Flagship because it heals all the other ships. Very good, very useful. If you cannot get the Manticore, I highly recommend you do Skyfires. If you can get the Manticore, stop watching this video right now, go get the Manticores and build them. This is my Countermeasure Skyfire. So I have only one ship built like this one. I use one Charged Armor M, one CO, 1d2 CO for some additional resistance, that's optional. Reactive armor 3. The other option is to use alloy COM. Most players report it gives better performance and a more balanced resistance. So if you have alloy armor COM, go with it. If you don't, go with RA3. Speed system 6, like I said, available on this raid. Agility system 4, if you don't have, use version 3. UAV targeting circuitry, siege battery 3. Here you could upgrade to siege battery 4 if you got it this raid. And countermeasure loader, because again, this is my countermeasure ship. So I use 2 anti-missiles. I have, because of last year's raid, 1 Gale. Coming up this year, probably not needed, so this could be another flanks. And then Bandit Hornet UAVs, or if you can fit a few, Polistes UAV. Okay, so that's the countermeasure ship. 13 days to build it fully. If you're doing FM and you're getting 6 days of FM tokens a week, you should be able to get this ship out in a week with 7 days calendar plus 6 days in tokens. Ships out, done in 1 week. So that's the countermeasure one. Let's move on. Then I have 3 ships running like this one, where they use one charge armor CO. If you can have 2, have 2. I didn't have enough at the time. 1M, 1D5 CO. Here I would strongly recommend using a C1 CO if you can, and a D1M. It uses primarily the Polistes UAV. If you don't have it, go all Bandit Hornets. Speed system 6, siege battery 4, UAV targeting circuitry, alloy armor COM. Again, if you don't have it, use RA3, reactive armor 3, agility 4. If you don't have, use 3. The targeting circuitry is very good because it gives you extra chain count. If you don't have it, I strongly recommend you get it from this raid. But if not, there are only a couple specials that will help you a little bit, like the UAV overdrive. It's not as good, by far not as good. And then finally, I use the UAV upgrade. It gives an extra chain count, so it's yet another target the UAVs will hit and destroy without you having to get in range. So I have 3 ships like this one, and that's it. So again, 13 days. One week calendar plus 6 days of FM tokens, and you could get, between now and next raid, 3 or even 4 of those out if you're getting tokens from this raid. The main challenge is the flagship, because the flagship alone takes 22 days to build, but it is totally worth it. It transforms the fleet and it saves you a lot in repair time, because again, it heals the regular Skyfire, so you never have to repair them. Okay, I hope this was useful. The build codes are in the video's description. Once you copy them on YouTube, you just come back on your shipyard. In design mode, if the shipyard's busy, you click share. You get that code you copied from YouTube, and you press Ctrl V, or you right click and press paste here. Okay, and then click load, and you will get the ship on your shipyard. Take care. See you next time, pirates.